So how many of us do you think drink coffee? Apparently more than half of us can't survive without a daily brew. It's either the Cafe Q or instant home brew. Then along came George Clooney. We all went wild for the coffee pod. A perfect homemade brew every time, every day. The pod was a global hit as coffee makers jumped into the single-serve capsule market. But there's a catch. A really big catch. Billions of coffee pods are pouring into landfills in the US, Europe and Australia each year. Made from aluminium and plastic, the pods aren't biodegradable, so local councils won't recycle them, which means that convenient morning coffee is turning into an environmental disaster. Some surprising people are now calling for an end to it all.
From an ecological standpoint, it's not good at all. It could be a disaster. And it's time to move on that.
Jean-Paul Gallard now heads Ethical Coffee Company, which sells fully biodegradable coffee pods that break down within 8 months.
It is fully biosourced and fully biodegradable. The planet doesn't belong to us, it's lent to us by our kids.
Meanwhile, Nespresso is trying to address the problem by partnering with recycling company TerraCycle.
Through their funding, we're able to set up national platforms where you can send us the capsules. We pay you for shipping. We even give you a donation to your favorite school or charity for every capsule you send in. And then we shred them. We separate the organics and compost those. And then we take the metals, melt those into new metal products and the plastics into new plastic products.
Nespresso hasn't released figures on how many pods are being recycled worldwide, but its former CEO is not convinced that's the answer.
On a worldwide basis, I guess the recycling rate is below 5%.
So what does George say about all this?
Nespresso. What else?
Jean-Paul Gallard wrote to George Clooney about the environmental impact of the pods.
I'd say that Mr. Clooney didn't answer. But what is clear that somebody who is supposed to be pro-environment and everything, promoting something which is obviously, and there's no question about it, polluting, doesn't sound right. But that's Mr. Clooney's problem.
Well, not just George, all of us really. Still, looks like with a bit of a consumer push, we could all be drinking from recycled or biodegradable pods. The solution is already there. Just don't throw them in your bin. Good to know, right?